toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. About to kick it off and get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Tulane's offense takes the field to start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a...
There he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got his man on the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Handoff to the lone back. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast.
The extra point is blocked. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Temple's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Or Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And
breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Sullivan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Owls. Extra point here will give them the lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the cover. And they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. He might want another play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll run it. Got the 1st down and more. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Lots of room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Trying to barge in. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7.
Well, he did a great job of finding a crease on that 2-point play. He gets it in, and the offense comes away with 8 points on the drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
And That's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tulane right back to the line. Fourth and short, ball right at midfield. Really don't have a lot to lose by not going for it there, and they're able to cash in.
100% of the time you're going for this. If you're not, you're probably not a guy that likes to win. So if you want to continue to punt in these situations, you're probably going to continue to lose.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Under fire. That's it, fly. Makes a connection. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Mooney. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He smashes his way through again. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Mooney. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by a field goal over Pittsburgh. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the run, it's Hankins. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Tulane forced to send up. Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the first down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And it's nice to be an offense coordinator and go, all right, run it. Like, run it again. Run it again. 5 straight runs, moving the sticks, all easy, high percentage runs, keeping the ball on the ground. They must think they have a physical advantage up front.
The give to the lone running back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. these guys are owning fourth down. Their fourth conversion of the game.
Killing it. And 4 for 4. I mean, they're understanding what they are, who they are, how they're going to do things, and apparently they're going to go for it on fourth down. So defensively, you better get ready. You better make sure that you understand every single possession is 4-down territory.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense cashing it in on that drive. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
The give. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Tulane right back to the line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Mooney. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Zings it complete to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here with going deep. Brings it down on the right side. Running free. Touchdown, Tulane. And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
42, Temple, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And how about this young fella? They're slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Temple lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finding an escape route. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about the play by the big defensive lineman, not known?
And it's blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for two. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
42, Temple, 23.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Fires to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They go to the ground.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Hankins. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. Off play action. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Third down coming up.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in third and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it, and they had to punt. This drive...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. Leaves it with the running back. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after three. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the ground, it's Hankins. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Minnesota. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Motion from the wide out. Looking for a crease to the left. Still running at the 40. There he goes. The 10. Who gives a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
30.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. There he goes to the right. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Temple, 30.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulane right back to the line. Give to the single back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one?
Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the 1st down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Here we go. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Man, you got to wonder what the defense is feeling on this drive here, because they've had 5 straight runs now, and they ran it on first, second, third. They got it on 4th down, so that's a kick in the gut, and all of a sudden, right away on 1st down, they're running it at you again. You're not being...
Touchdown, Tulane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
66, Temple, 30.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback will keep it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the screen. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
How about the offense, man? Dialing up the screenplay on 3rd down. They needed a play. Sometimes people...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Reels it in down the left side. He's running free down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they tacked on the extra point.
37.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page.